Hi friends, Amy Anderson here, and this is my first video I'm doing on YouTube. I feel quite vulnerable and insecure about this. I don't love to hear my voice. I think it's funny to put my face out there just for anyone to see, but I do feel like this this urge and this drive to do this. I have loved gardening for as long as I can remember. I have loved nature and just seeing God's creations, and I learned so many things about God and about my relationship to Him, about His patterns while I'm in the garden. And I would just love to share what I'm doing in my garden, and what I'm doing to prepare for gardening, and just how nature teaches us. I don't ever want to set myself up as a light. I know that Christ is the light. I know I shouldn't hide my light under a bushel, but He's the one that is the true light and true source of truth. So I know I'll make mistakes. Everything I do in gardening is just something that I do. Gardening is interesting. It's just an experiment. And so people do things all different ways. And the same for me. I love learning new things from different people and trying them out in my garden and seeing if I produce good fruit, literally, right? From doing those things. So a little bit about us, me and my family. Michael and I are the parents of 6 boys. And we recently, it's been just a year from February 2022 that we returned from living in Russia for almost 3 years. As the war began in Russia and Ukraine, we exited along with our missionaries who we were overseeing there. And our memories of Russia are still tender in our hearts and will be forever. If we could go back today, we would. We now only have 3 sons at home, and our oldest son, Bryce, is working and making big decisions on what he's going to do next. He's working construction with my cousin's husband. My second son, Spencer, is attending BYU and just returned home from serving a mission in Sweden just this last August. And our third son, Eric, is now serving in Hungary. He's been there I think this is going on his 4th week this week. And so it's just been so fun and neat to watch and to see their growth. Our other sons, Dallin, Nathan, and Jeffrey, are home with me during the day. We do homeschool. Dallin is studying through BYU online, and our younger boys, Nathan and Jeffrey, we use a lot of the Good and the Beautiful curriculum. So we get outside as much as we can too. Right now we are renting a home from our friends who offered it to us. When we arrived home in February of 2022, the housing market was insane. And so our family actually moved 5 different times in 9 months. And we had friends that let us kind of couch surf with our luggage, with our suitcases. And then finally, in just this last November, our items were shipped from Russia to us. So, and then our friends offered for us to rent their home. And so it's been a blessing. I actually probably won't be growing a garden here at the home that we're staying in. I will be starting seeds and plants. I have so many seeds to start, and I have so many plants that I want to grow. My main focus right now is open pollinated or heirloom seeds. And if you don't know about that, go look that up. It's fantastic. And I'm sure I'll talk about it more and more in these videos. The name of this YouTube channel is So Kind Seeds, and I spelled so, S-O-E, because it stands as an acronym for Seeds of Every Kind. And heirloom and open pollinated seeds are seeds that you can save from year to year. They're different. They're different from hybridized seeds that that have been changed, which there's nothing wrong with hybrid seeds. I just really love the idea of holding on to seeds for myself, for just to be able to say I can do that. I can grow something and then save a portion of those seeds for the next year. It saves money, but also to grow those seeds out, they actually change and evolve and become stronger and better according to your area that you live, your climate, because they kind of adapt. They don't just kind of adapt, they adapt. And it's pretty amazing and awesome. I think what would be wonderful is if everyone understood the importance of working outside with their families. I don't want to push this on anyone. I don't think it's from me. Obviously, I mentioned that that our first parents were put in a garden, and there's lessons that are to be taught, that are taught there. It's I think the best. Obviously, God teaches us lessons wherever we're at, right? We can draw parallels to airplanes and running and you name it. But his patterns of growth and development and life are really found in nature. And I know that he put those things there to show us him, to show us his love. And so I'm excited for people to come along. I am learning how to make videos. I don't really understand or know how to, but I'm going to do it. I have felt the Spirit like just pricking me over and over again to figure out how to do this. And so I feel really vulnerable and insecure again, but I'm going to do it. I am hoping to draw gospel parallels all along the way. And one of the next things that videos that we'll show is what is called winter sowing, and it's the beginning of March now. Where are we at? March 3rd, and so it's kind of late for winter sowing, but it's still winter. It's not quite yet spring, and we still have some cold days ahead. So I'll show what that looks like, and hopefully you'll maybe want to try some of these things out for yourself. And I will, on the videos that I make, I will put links and posts or links below and to the different things that I'm maybe quoting from or where I'm getting my information from. So that's all, I guess. I just hope that we can create like a community that comes together to do these things and feels really connected to one another, but especially to God. And that's all. I hope you all have had a great week. It's Friday and the weekend's upon us. And that's all. Have a good evening.